Oh, good morning. The hemp fridge is screaming, and so am I. We're here. We're queer. It's Wednesday. Hi, babies. Hello, Frog. How's everyone doing? I know, almost Pride. Tomorrow is Pride. Whoa. It is. It really is. Oh, no. Am I not hearable? Or is our friend not so binary art having a moment? Good morning. It's a little quiet. Sorry. Let me turn it up more. My morning voice is so quiet, and then in addition to that, I love my wife. I do think she yells just a little. And I don't as much. This is me trying to yell right now. Is that better for folks who it was quiet for? I know it's hard if you have like thanks Wednesday. I know it's hard if you have like headphones. Yeah. Listen, it's cute and fine to be a yell talker. It's better. She does. She does. I feel like if I'm streaming by myself, I have to try to project. And I shouldn't have to. Because it's just me and this little microphone. And it's not that the microphone's bad. I think it's just the way that the internet is. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Is everyone having breakfast? Aw, Hannah, thanks. Very sweet of you. You're too kind. I'm having my weird little Power Crunch bar that is delicious for breakfast. How dare? And for what? Blackberry violet iced coffee? Sounds incredible, Hag Energy. That sounds really fun. Okay, okay. Mint chocolate. Mm-hmm. I've heard that these ones are good. This one's strawberry. This one's strawberry, and then the other flavor that I've had is the peanut butter chocolate one. It's really good. Ooh. Turkey bacon and hash brown patties. Delicious. Protein waffle. Yeah, absolutely. Hag Energy. I feel that. That is a vibe. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's no good, not so binary art. I'm sorry, darling. Is it allergies? Is everyone just experiencing severe allergy season right now? Because I know we literally got Morgan, like, antibiotics and some other shit because we thought that she had a sinus infection. And then in like 2 days, like she basically became fine because her allergies were rough from having been in Alabama. So rough. Oh my god. Not 2 medications and an inhaler. Oh, yeah. Absolutely, Hag Energy. For sure, darling, for sure. Important to mask. That's so weird. So weird. That's really interesting. Do we know? I would love to know in relation to like COVID and other things, like, is the strain that we are on one that is testing positive in doctors' offices? Oh my god, Country Bear Jamboree, welcome, welcome. Yeah, Becca. No good. No good. I think that's the thing that's most uncomfortable to me about the COVID numbers and everything is that like are can you test for it? Oh, okay. Heard. All right. Okay. That's good. June, thanks. Oh my god, hi Co. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay. Heard. Heard. That's good to know. The folks are in fact testing positive. I'm sorry about your grandma though, Becca. That's really stressful. Oh yeah, it keeps happening. Keeps happening, keeps updating. Very stressful. We'll try not to talk about it too much. I am supposed to be working today. Here is the problem. Is that I have a disease where I upload these girly pops. Do we not have chat box on here? I think it would be fine. Yeah. There we go. I don't think you have to see everything I'm doing. On Twitch, you can upload old streams to YouTube fairly easily, which is really nice. But I just always forget to like go in and make a like thumbnail for them. It's not that I forget to, it's that I put it off. Oh no, oh no. Don't be myself being loud. Please just take me to creator dashboard. Video producer, please. There we go. Sorry. It's a whole thing. Anyway, that's what we'll be doing today, basically. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So anyway, we're going to be working on thumbnails today, for the most part, which should be fun and fresh. Oh, and we've done our last Big Fig video, so that's fun. I know that we had like a bunch of sponsored streams in a row, and I kind of felt bad. Why work when you can be cute, when there are clouds to look at? Absolutely. Yeehaw. An ergonomic mouse? Sid, what is the shape of an ergonomic mouse? Please tell me. Also, Courtney, thank you so much. You're too kind. You're so sweet. Ooh, ooh. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. Tower-shaped mouse? I'll Google. No, absolutely, respectfully. No worries, I'm not concerned. Ergonomic mouse? Whoa. That guy's funky looking. Now the car one's really fun. That's a little car. Oh, so your hand can be like this? You couldn't have been able to. No. That's bonkers. What a fun, unhinged shape. Now, this is funny because it's clearly not the same vibe. Like, these have, like, a thing on the side. They do look... Never mind. Let's go to Canva. A ball to move the cursor versus moving the entire mouse? Whoa. Whoa. Welcome, Kelsey. Don't worry about it. Okay, let's create a design. It's an interesting shape that they're making. No, I mean, I think we all know. I think that's the thing. Not a crime. And yet, you know? Interesting. This is the one I want. On her reading journal. Where do I have this? Oh, here we go. God, sorry. Crime adjacent. I'll show. Where did the mouse go? Ergonomic mouse. Hold on. He's left me. Here's the shape of the ergonomic mouse. Oh God, these ones are even more that way. Like, what's going on? what's happening there, you know? It's this style specifically. Right. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you gotta Wednesday. I have a lot of questions. Ooh. I feel like it, yeah. I think it's that you're holding your hand like this. Which, you know, that has to be more ergonomic for your little wrist. That makes sense to me. That tracks. All of that's fine. And yet, yeah. Hello, socially inept. Welcome, welcome. We are trying to do... Where is my Twitch one? Did I close it? I know I didn't close it. Oh, here it is. We're doing thumbnails. Is this on silent? Nice. I have to find a picture of my wife where she's just smiling. Just smiling, looking normal. Hell yeah, Blookwitch. I love that for you, baby. Bully them. Bully them into using your correct pronouns. Oh, thank you so much, Frogacado. I am getting my hair cut because it's a little too much for me to deal with in this moment right now. Not a ton. It'll still be like curly top. It's just driving me bonkers. She's so cute. Look how cute she is. Oh my god. Look at the camera, woman. She won't do it. Oh, sorry. Hey, baby, sorry. I'm doing thumbnails for the YouTube re-uploads. Which is, I guess, extra funny because the chat from this is even bigger. That's hard, Krista. I feel like that's the worst when you're like, I know that I'm sick of my hair, but I don't know, like, what my plan is with it. Look at the camera. Okay. Excellent. That's fine. We'll do this. What happened? Get out of here. Let me go small, please. Thank you. Paste. Oof. Shuffle up my wife. Okay. Streamception. Aw, Mushroom Jody, I'm sorry, baby. Spider-Man Awala, fun. I thought you said I got Spider-Man overalls, and I was like, what? Rough. Rough. I don't know if we're going to any Pride events. I don't know. My brother's band is playing at Albany Pride, which is my hometown. And I just don't want to be there for that, you know? I have a little naked wife over in the corner having a snotty attitude, telling me that she wants to go to Albany Pride, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I don't know. If I would be happy to go to Morgan's hometown for Pride, I hate my hometown. You know? That's fucked up, Jody. I'm sorry, baby. Haha. Not Albany, New York. There's a lot of Albanys. It's Albany, Oregon. But I know that there's an Albany, Georgia, and also an Albany, California. Hello, Luna. So glad you're here. Yes, she is a train wreck. I think that is part of it. That is something that makes me anxious to go. I guess epilepsy. I found out recently that people from the UK don't know that in the United States that a bunch of cities just have the same name because it's so big here. I don't know if we will not so binary art. We have in the past. Yeah. Oh, my hometown? I hate it because I don't even know how to explain it. I don't want to see anyone that I know from high school is really all that it is. Every time I'm there, I'm like, please don't perceive me, really. I'd be happy to go to any other Pride. We honestly were just like super busy. And I don't know. I don't know, you know? Portland and Portland, yes. All the time we'll say something about Portland. People are like, Portland, Maine? And I'm like, no. Oh, I think Morgan's hometown is much bigger than my hometown, to be clear. Morgan's hometown is huge compared to my hometown, which is funny because I'm, from here and she's from the South. Morgan's hometown is Mobile, Alabama, which is like this like very like bustly large port city in Alabama. I know that there's like Pensacola Pride. I don't know if like Mobile specifically has a Pride event or if that's what. No, Morgan says probably not.
Pensacola Pride was this past weekend.
Oh,
it's the best. People are naked.
Ms. Bees, please. I think the situation is that like there's gonna be too few people there for me to be unrecognizable. I also like there's this disease among redheads. If you know anyone who has red hair,
no one's ever forgotten them.
They can't rest. Like it's like if I go to the Costco in my hometown, it's like people my grandparents went to church with are like, oh my God. So good to see you, sweetie. You know what I mean? Frog, you did great. That's fair. Yeah, Morgan says people just like bone during Pensacola Pride. I don't know if I believe her. She loves to spread misinformation. Oh, God. That's so much, Sarah. I'm so sorry, baby. Infighting with Automod. Oh, my God. Don't give him a hug. I think that's the problem, really, is that it's just a lot of people, I don't know, who want to touch you and be weird. It's so strange. It's so strange. And it's also like people, so if you are a redhead, even if you've never been on like the internet before in any capacity where people like know you, you do understand like parasocial relationships. Because of your redheadedness, people will recognize you and remember things about you. It's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, people try to like hug me. People try to like, it's super weird. Yes, I love that for you, Arthur the Bee. That is my hope. Absolutely. No, it's okay. It's not something that's like presently stressful to me. I just know. I know if I go to like Albany, Oregon Pride, I don't know. And it's not even normally, like, if I talk to people who I actually used to go to high school with, like, most of them are very lovely. It's not genuinely stressful. It just, like, the thought of that sounds awful. It's like when you're, like, having to think about how you have therapy in an hour, and you're like, but with therapy, we're accomplishing something. And seeing people from my high school, it's just me desperately trying to navigate a difficult conversation. You know what I mean? Hello, Krista. Yes. It's a vibe. It's a vibe, and I feel like at Pride, everybody's extra like, oh my God, which is great. But please don't talk to me. Yeah, no, I will never go to any of the reunions. yeah, I hated high school. It was a terrible time. Just absolutely rancid. For many reasons. But, you know, we're here now, which is great. Yes. Exactly, hag energy. Exactly. My mom has red hair and is very hot, and it's a problem. Justice for people who have red hair and hot moms, because they will literally never rest. Oh, what a great question. This one says zombies love brains, and then I think it says even small ones like yours. It's clearly supposed to be like a weird teen boy ironic t-shirt. No, it's a curse upon my home because people know her. And she also, literally, my mom dyed her hair blonde so that people would hopefully not recognize her in public when she was still living in my hometown. No, Sid, I don't know what you mean, but tell me more. I'm being productive. Why are you so wiggly, buddy boy? What has happened here? Thank you. Yes, too hot disease. Too hot disease, and it is a burden upon her children. And I love her, but oh my god. I feel like I should. Okay. Great. Yes, that's how I feel, hag energy. Add a heading 11. Classic. Oh my god. So there's clearly too many people. It's so funny who've seen that video, because we've gotten to the part where it's like that video of my mom saying that she doesn't want to play World of Warcraft with people. Now it's like the people she doesn't want to play World of Warcraft with have found the video. Does that make sense? So the comments will be like, some white man is like, what a couple of fucking losers on that video. It's like, okay. Like, it's so much.
We're all here playing the same game.
I know. On Jersey Shore, the new one, Vinny has a shirt that says, "This isn't goodbye. I'll see you in my DMs." So like the vibe, but for adult men, but more pathetic. Sid, that's incredible and unhinged. Oh my god. No, literally, this is why no one wants to play with you, Chad. For fucking real. Oh my god. So anyway, it's just really funny because I'm just like deleting and blocking those people. But the super, super funny part is like every other comment is people being like, how is your mom so hot? Which is fine and great. But it's just so funny that these men are sad that they are boring and suck. And so they're like, let me dunk on this woman who's clearly doing incredibly well. Because she is lovely and her skin is beautiful. Because she is kind. So strange. I think that's the other thing, Kaylin, is that it's like a lot of people being like, relatable content. Hee hee hee. So silly, so fun. And it's like, yeah, it's just a silly video. But then there's other comments being like, I can tell from looking at them what their political affiliation is. And I'm like, yeah, I fucking hope so. Jared, fuck you. Like, what? So weird. So weird. I have my whole life my mom has been hot, so I'm pretty comfortable with people saying that my mom is hot. I think the other thing is that there is a huge difference in people being like, "Oh my god, your mom's beautiful," and the people who are saying that like meaning it like genuinely and sweetly and unstressfully, or like a little bit like not jokey, because they really do mean it, but like jokey to me, who is the one with the hot mom. And then there's a difference between that and then the shit that like 13-year-old boys were saying to me about my mom. Does that make sense? So I've heard there's a, you know what I mean? The less problematic you are, the more collagen your face will produce. They couldn't stand that your mom has obviously touched grass and lives in reality and experiences joy. Very different vibes and intentions. Correct. So I would say that there's not a lot of people. I also, yeah, it's not, people don't comment like stressful things about my mom. It's usually just them being like, that's insane that your mom is so beautiful. And I'm like, thanks. So true, bestie. That's so weird, Frog. Why would they say it must be hard to have a hot brother? What do they mean? That's really strange. I think the other thing is that, like, I know that I look like my mom, but, like, you know, that's all people have ever said to me is that we look the fucking same. So it feels like a compliment to me when people say my mom's hot. That's so weird. Frog, I'm so sorry. I will push them all down the stairs. Oh, bro. You never let me live. That's my dad. My dad... My dad is also hot, but he doesn't get as much love because he is a white man. And that is not a crime. He's very lovely. Okay. Everybody stay calm. I gotta focus. I used to do every 30 minutes for ads, and now I do every like 20 minutes-ish, and I feel a little bad about it. How did we do that so wrong? Oh yeah, got it. Beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. What happened? What happened? Yeah, why are they like that? Oh no. Oh, Sid, I'm so sorry. Go for it, King. Right. No. I don't think that my dad looks like Usher. That's a great question, Not So Binary. I have no fucking clue. I know that we get paid something for there to be an ad there at all. I don't know that it's a difference of more than like 10 cents for you to like fully watch the video. Like watch the ad versus like skipping it. So if it's something that's driving you bonkers, like please go ahead and skip the ads. Like it's fine. I'm not stressed out about it. But if you're someone who is like being like, I'm gonna watch all the ads to support the goofs, that is very sweet and I appreciate it. And you don't have to, but thank you for doing that. No. Gemini, I'm sorry, baby. That makes sense. Oh, the ad only has to start for money to be earned. Yo. Dad, you could be an usher. You just point. You say this way. You hand out the program. You say, thanks so much for being here. Okay. Now we've got me and Mom do WoW stream. Ooh, YouTube Premium. Fancy. Bro. You would have to talk to people, unfortunately. Hobby Lobby ads? Oh, no. Oh, they don't get us. Oh, they don't get us at all. That's so embarrassing for them. Yikes. What I want is this guy. Okay, let's do this one and then we'll do the highlighting. I look the appropriate amount. Oh, good. This was cute, actually, already. This is us. This is our audio not working, which is funny. Paste. I wish that the size for this was like the shape, I guess, was anything similar to what a thumbnail is on stream, but that's okay. Better help ads? Oof. Oof. Yes, definitely steal from Hobby Lobby. Noom ads? Boo. Have y'all been listening to Maintenance Phase? Because they have some really fun episodes about Goop and Gwyneth Paltrow that are like so unhinged. So completely, deeply unhinged. Noom is like one of her things, right? Who made Noom? Oh my god, stop. This is terrible. That's not what I wanted. I should have done the search on private, on secret. Oh no, it's not Gwyneth. It's two men. Shocking. Oh, it's the reason that it's this is because this is what YouTube thumbnails are, if that makes sense. So like they have to be. You're very sweet, and that makes sense. Dad says, wait, I love the name Country Bear Jamboree. Morgan and I do not agree on the Bears. Dad is terrified of Country Bear Jamboree. Just a similar name. That's so funny. Do y'all know why Goop is called Goop? That's absurd, Sid. I had no idea. Shocking. GP for her initials. And then she was told no one wants to have blood on the saddle. Aaron. That's a reference to the song that's in the scariest song that's in Country Bear Jamboree. It's like blood all around. What the fuck was I saying? Oh, she had somebody who was helpful to her tell her that it's like one of those, oh my god, what's it called? A financial advisor. I don't know if it was a financial advisor. It might have been like an internet advisor or like some kind of advisor that she had. But Gwyneth Paltrow had some type of advisor tell her that every like internet company that has done well has 2 O's in it. And so it's GP for Gwyneth Paltrow and then Goop. Like the OO. Similar to Google or Facebook, as we all know. Unhinged. Instagram. Oh, I don't know if we should say that. Isn't that absurd? Amazon, TikTok, Twitter. So twoo. Oh my god. Listen, I love the Country Bear Jamboree, I want to say. This is not Loon June. Look at you. Canvu. Now, unfortunately, I think Yahoo at the time, right? Although that's wild. Wild in retrospect. Because they're not doing well now. Ask Jews. Oh my god. Web mood. Now, I do think at the time that Yahoo, Google, and Facebook were all doing AOL. AOL. Oh my god. Anyway, Goop is unhinged. And they have like a summit every year that I learned about. It's a Tumblr. They have a summit and it's called In Goop Health, which is wild, where they just like literally have like actual anti-vaxxers spread misinformation, as well as people sell things called like sex dust. Pinterest. Pinterest. She's stressful. She's so stressful. Oops. Here we go. Anyway, if you haven't listened to Maintenance Phase, it's so fun, so fresh. It's been my hyperfixation, because I had been listening to like way too many fertility style podcasts and I was driving myself bonkers. Oops, I'll ooze. Thanos. Booble. Yes. Isn't it terrible branding? Oh my gosh. It's very silly. It's very silly. Not for children. World of Woocraft, Microsoft. Oh my god. I think the other thing that's like embarrassing is that like Facebook is like really on a downward spiral right now. Okay. Technically that's a lie, but we're gonna call that good. Neopoots. Into. Oh no, not the bone broth. I'm so sorry, Sid. Gloob Poongoon. It is. Hello. Oh my god. Hi, Sergeant Strawberry. We're having an unhinged time. Gwyneth Paltrow was told by an advisor that oh my god, can you work with me, please? That having 2 O's in her company was a good idea because all like internet companies that have 2 O's like do really well, or that like all the ones that were doing well had 2 O's. And so now we've been saying the most unhinged. She's so cute. It's actually not a button down, it's a jumpsuit. She's very proud of that jumpsuit. She's very cute. It's her favorite one. This stream uploaded to YouTube is going to end kind of weird because I know that we didn't have like we had like weird technical difficulties, unfortunately, but you know, here we are. Transformers, Brutes dolls, Booby, Barbie, Pooly Pookits, Hootopik. They're just more fun to say with 2 O's, honestly. Oh my god. Oh my god. Save. Incredible. Incredible. Okay. I think now that these boys are cooked, what we need to do is our Twitch ones that need to be highlighted. On Twitch. Pussy Jackson! Oh no, what's happening? Hag energy. Oh, can we take a moment to notice that for her wellness stuff, Gwen's age is making her look like that skin lady from Doctor Who! Not the Cassandra reference! Holy shit. And you're right. And you're right. Oh my god. I think honestly, this isn't what I wanted to do. I think honestly that like, it's not cool to make fun of people's appearance, generally speaking. However, in the case of Gwyneth Paltrow, her whole thing is that she's trying to be hot and young and well for as long as possible, and she's doing shit that like actively doesn't do that to a person, which is embarrassing. Thanks, Kennedy with it. Thanks for being here. OMC, AMC, Druid's Fubrix. Y'all are little monsters, and I'm obsessed with you. Rugal. Okay, holy shit. Let's work on this. Let me do... What were we doing? I guess we were really just doing shrines mostly. Wow. Nobody look at me type. Cool. Blook boosters, Ruku. Now, if Blook boosters was happening, I think that they would have done great. Morgan Booper. Oh my god. Oh, my sleepy levels are off the charts, y'all. Oh, I should have just kept it there. I knew that that was going to be it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Boogle with cream cheese. Boob. Oh my god. Oh, we had our reproductive endocrinologist appointment yesterday, and it went really well. It was super good. Vaguely stressful beforehand always, just because of the way that those things are, right? Sexual harassment training. Bye, Hannah. Thanks for being here. I cannot with y'all. That's okay, paper armor. Hold on, I'll pause, baby. I'll wait. Are you back? Tell me when you're back. I can never tell with our weird little, like, ad thingy, pre-roll thingy. Frukakudo. Amazing. No, you're okay. Yes. So, our doctor's appointment, it was really good. That, I did hear about this, Sid. I did hear about this. Loon Tunes is the same. Okay, sorry. I'm focusing. Doctor's appointment. It was fine. We essentially have a mid-cycle scan this cycle, and then they're maybe going to give us a trigger shot. And so I asked a lot of questions about like what that is going to look like, because we're literally leaving to watch Morgan's sister's kiddos in California, like in a few days later, basically. So that's kind of spicy. We just might not end up doing the trigger shot. We might save it for next cycle, because we're gonna take a break for July and probably for August as well. So we'll see. That's exciting. A lot of folks have been suggesting that we do metformin or other. I think inositol is like the kind of medication. Hold on, let me Google. Metformin, inositol. Oh, they are. No, they're two different things. It's a part of a thing versus metformin. I don't know. What is an inositol? What is inositol? It's a sugar made in the body and found in foods? Okay. What is metformin? I know what it's used for. Is a drug. Used to treat high blood sugar levels that are caused by a type of diabetes or sugar diabetes type 2. Okay. Anyway. Natural metformin. Interesting. It's the same metformin, but PCOS, it lowers insulin. Helps the insulin you actually use to do good work in your body. Okay. because PCOS is something that is insulin resistant, it has been shown that there are certain like diabetes medications that can be helpful to PCOS. We had been suggested metformin by like so many folks, and we essentially talked to our doctor about it, and she was like, I don't prescribe metformin to folks unless they are like pre-diabetic. And that is because it has been proven, if you're not yet pre-diabetic, for it to like not do much essentially. And it has a lot of side effects for something that isn't going to help. So we're not going to do metformin. But it was funny because she's like I feel like our doctor's like super helpful, super like willing to hear what we have to say. It really feels like a team, if that makes sense. The side effects are terrible. That's what I've heard. And our something that's also important is that our reproductive endocrinologist is plus size. Like that is relevant. Yes, and it's something that apparently, according to her, was something that a lot of folks, like, it used to be like 15 years ago until fairly recently, if you got a PCOS diagnosis, they just put you on metformin. It can cause tummy issues. And now less so. Not worth it for someone who doesn't have diabetes or even pre-diabetes. Heard. Yeah, that's essentially what she said. Is just that like it's super rough and it's not gonna help much. If you are like diabetic or pre-diabetic and you have PCOS, it has been proven to help some folks with other side effects of PCOS, such as like your period being not as painful, or like being more regular, other things like that. So that is not something we're going to do. And a lot of folks have been asking us about metformin. So I don't know. The problem is anytime we talk about medicine for blood too sweet disease, my sensitive little tummy couldn't handle it. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. It's not something I don't think we're going to talk about on TikTok or maybe on Instagram or anything, because anytime we mention medications, there's like a lot of people come out of the woodwork to be like, this is the medication you should be taking, and it can get overwhelming. I feel like on stream when we're having these type of conversations, it's like a give and take, and like I'm reacting live and there are a lot of people giving input, whereas it kind of just feels like a lot of folks screaming into the void if we ever mention anything about medication on any other platform. So that was good. I feel like that's good information for us to have, that it's not something that we're going to do. Yes, absolutely, Sid. Absolutely. They love to be a doctor. Where did they get their medical degrees? What's going on there? You know? Yeah, that's pretty much it. We had some conversations about IVF. And I really love our doctor because yes. Oh no, for real, Sid. That's ridiculous. Silly of people. Oh yeah, take your meds, friends, if you haven't had them yet. Web Moody. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. She's lovely. The other thing is that what I really appreciate about our doctor is that if we bring something up to her, she'll often be like, oh, I'm really glad you brought that up because here's a thought that I was having, because we were talking about IVF. And the whole time that we've talked about IVF, we've been like, I feel like it's worth it for us to do it and do the genetic testing, because essentially your chance of having a pregnancy loss with embryos that have been tested to be genetically normal goes from like 15 to 20% to like 5% chance of there having a pregnancy loss. And it is between like $3,000 and $5,000 to get the genetic testing. So it's like a big deal. It's something that's like spicy. But anyway, she was talking about IVF. Basically, I was like, do you think it makes sense for us to do IUI? Because I feel like the success rates are the same as what we're doing right now with at-home tries. And she was like, yeah, no, I don't think so. And she obviously wasn't going to bring up IVF. It was us who brought up IVF because it is way more expensive. And so I was like, for IVF, you know, what would that look like? And she was talking about it, and she's like, you could do genetic testing. Some folks choose to do that. You know, realistically, IVF has like really good success rates anyway, so it's not something that you would need to do. And then she just like kind of kept talking about it. And then I was like, can we go back to the like genetic testing part? Because I know it can lower your risk of pregnancy loss. And she literally goes, I'm so glad you brought that up. I know that like for y'all you like obviously loss is like so difficult and can be like really heart-wrenching. And I was like, I think we would pay any amount of thousands of dollars to not have to go through that again. And she was like, and obviously it's not like a 100% chance, but like it can significantly help with that. And so we were like, right. And she was like, cool, if that's something you guys are interested in, I can give you the information for that. But she obviously wasn't going to push like the thing that was more expensive. Yes, absolutely, Courtney. I think Morgan is under the impression that her BMI is, which also I want to be really clear, BMI is like completely bullshit. Everything about it is bullshit. Everything about it is bullshit. But if you have too high of a BMI, they have to sedate you differently, essentially, when you go under to have eggs retrieved for IVF. It's like a whole thing. It's bullshit. Yes, high energy. There's a lot of different, there's a lot of like risks and things that can outweigh it. And it depends on the processes that clinic uses and like lots of things. Thanks Sergeant Strawberry. That was the other thing, is that she was like, when I was like, I think we're gonna wait until next year to do IVF and we're just gonna like keep trying, she was like, you guys have so much time, like don't feel pressured about it, don't feel stressed. They're gonna call you to like give you the information about it, but like it's absolutely possible that you could be pregnant without IVF. Like it's not something that, and we're like, cool. She's like, it really just depends on like your level of frustration and patience and like how, because like they do anyway. What the fuck was I saying? Thank you so much, Amy, for being here. Oh, yeah, I got you, Fragacado. Oh, the BMI thing. It's fucking bullshit. It's fucking bullshit. Technically, Morg's BMI is like, Morgan thinks that it's too high for IVF in terms of like the sedation like rules that they have, which isn't something that the clinic has as a rule, but something that like the medical institution of OHSU has as a whole. So that is kind of like something that's happening. We're going to talk about it a little tiny bit on Patreon in our newest Patreon video that's getting uploaded, and then nowhere else, because the internet is a stressful place and there's a lot of things going on. But essentially that is something we're going to be trying to move our bodies in a way that feels good more and be more intentional about the way that we're eating for PCOS and for a couple of other things. And I don't want it to be stressful to folks, so it won't be something that we share on the internet. It'll literally be like a secret, if that makes sense. And it's because of a silly rule. It's bullshit. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. She seems to think based on the rules of our anyway, there's a lot of aspects to it. There are a couple parts about this experience that we're going to keep like more private. Eating for fertility, moving for fertility. Yes, absolutely. I do have a Watermelon Steven tattoo. It's my only Steven Universe tattoo, and I have a couple of, these are my Adventure Time ones also. My little boy. Amazing. I love that it's on everybody's TBR. How cutesy. Anyway, we had a lot of conversations with our doctor that felt really like positive and helpful. And it was, if there was anything that we were bringing up that we thought would be stressful for a doctor to say to us, like it was that we were bringing it up instead. And she was very supportive and lovely. Yeah. It's Mr. Pig in Tree Trunks. Little cutesies. Oh my god, no. Oh, you're perfect, Courtney. No worries at all. Yeah, absolutely. No, you're a star. No worries. Nobody has been stressful. If anybody had asked a question that I felt was inappropriate or uncomfy, or I would just let y'all know. Do not be worried. Everybody's been perfect. Oh my god, she's great. Dallas, I cannot express, if you can stalk your doctor that you're looking at hiring for anything on Instagram and find out if they are chunky, and also if they post shit about like the rights of peoples at all, then I feel like that's a good sign. That's what I do every time. Yeah, absolutely, Silver Valkyrie. Yes. Oh, that's so hard, Bird Crime. I'm so sorry. It's just not fair that doctors have been like that. Because we've had science for so many years to show that being plus size is not something that is like health affecting, and that like the majority of the comorbidities that go with being plus size like have to do with the way that you like people are afraid to go to the doctor because doctors treat them like shit, and then also like extended stress on the body of people bullying you and treating you like shit. Listen to Maintenance Phase. It's really good. If y'all want a reason to feel supported and appreciated, and also just to be like a little bit super angry at the world, but sometimes in a cheeky way. Yeah. Absolutely, Sid. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. I don't think I could even listen to that. I think I would cry, Dallas. I need to get on their Patreon, though. Hug, Sid. I have lookalikes out in the middle of a doctor appointment because of how... Literally. That makes way more sense, Danny. I was like, were you pulling an Olsen twins? I thought you were saying that you sent your twin to go be at the doctor's appointment. But that makes sense. Sorry. I hate this appointment. Let me send in a lookalike. I wish we could all do that. That is peak hijinks behavior. A switcheroo. Pull the wool over their eyes. Oh my god. You would have to buy the same outfit though. Oh my god, I forgot about the replacements. Oh, maybe it was the replacements? Is that what it was called? What I'm thinking of? Oh no. Yeah. They had a really fun... If he can go and get the pap smear for me before, rip. So rap Ranscally. Oh, I call for Morgan all the time. That's the one bummer thing that being on Lotus Tea is gonna make a bummer. What was I doing at all? What were we in the middle of doing? This. What was it called? Oh my god. Sorry, y'all. I'm being productive. You're right, Fragacato. Yes. Sometimes you gotta be, KJ. Sometimes you gotta. And Teeny Mina, I've heard people say that in the past. The issue that I always run into, and honestly, this fertility clinic might be fine, but is that the people who are answering the phone don't look at that paper. I don't know what it is, but anytime Morgan has signed stuff that's been like, yes, this person can like make calls and like do other things for me, it doesn't work. Like we sign all this stuff and then they're still super weird and frustrating about it. Oh my god. Yeah, absolutely, Sid. I will never be able to do my own shots. Absolutely. No fucking way. That's not part of my journey. But my wife, she's great at it. We're a team. It's a good. Oh, I wanted this one. Yes. Yes. this one. But I'm just like, share the load. Yeah, yeah. Progesterone shots? Are they for... It's true. It's true, Lunjun. Progesterone shots for birth control? Or for TTC? Oh, okay. Heard. Got it. That makes sense. So, yeah, Morgan has a suppository progesterone that she does after we do inseminations. Like, it has to start 2 days after because sperm swims towards progesterone. She thinks it's super cool and very intimate. And I'm like, yeah, so true, Christine. That's so cute. You do both? Heard. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I love living in the future where we can know an absurd amount of things about bodies and still also honestly know so little, really. We know so much and also almost nothing at all. Save. Ooh, oh no, Chloe, I'm sorry, darling. I'm so sorry. Not that. I feel like I'm perpetually having an existential crisis, if I'm being honest, Arthur. Sometimes it's just like it. It's just like that. That's what it's like, you know? And here we are. I wonder if... Okay, nice. Hooray. And then give me this boy. I feel like the highlight processing takes so long. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta. No, Kellen. Sometimes it's raining and I'm like, I got shit to do, rain. And then I do it anyway. And then sometimes it rains and I'm like, I just have to curl up. I just have to be cozy and have a little hot drink. And I can't go anywhere because it's raining. And for some reason, in the year 2023, people are still comfortable with that. They're like, yes, the weather. Oh, no, that's the worst. It really does fuck up a hot girl walk. That's sad. Now, you could go on a hot girl walk at the mall. There's a lot of mall to walk around. Winebrella. Hot girl layered in raincoats. That's also an option. The last time we went to the mall, there were like goth teens there, and it was incredible. I was like, good for them. I'm sorry, Paper Armor. Hot girl naps are also valid. Last time we went to the mall, there were goth teens, and like the mall culture was thriving, but also like every single store was empty. And then like we walked into the GameStop, and somebody was doing a Rick from Rick and Morty impression. Like someone who worked at the GameStop. And I was like, some things never change. Really never change. That's wild. I love the Freebird crime. We do have living malls. I don't know why. Hot girl hazmat suit. Hot girl bike rides are so fun. So fun. We love our silly little bikes. That's fair, Kellen. That's super valid. I have found that it's a little easier for me personally. I don't really know why, to shop in like the opposite gender section of a thrift store than like a box store. Is it box store? Is that what they call them? A single Bath and Body Works and literally half a Sears in it. Oh my god. Oh, a Skip It. Huh. That's fun. That's fair, Kellen. I feel like thrift stores are kind of like bustly and everybody's there for like, you never know. So like I could be buying a bunch of cargo shorts to make a quilt out of it, you know? You wouldn't know. It's definitely worse for what you find, but it is easier to me. I don't feel like people are looking at me, if that makes sense. That's nice, Arthur. Oh, our little tiny trampoline is really nice. I'm so sorry, Amy. I wish they would give us a discount code. Hey, are you okay?
No, I don't have words.
How can I help you?
Don't kiss my head.
Well, what do you need? Do you need caffeine?
No. No, I'm perfect. How are your friends on the internet?
They're good.
Hey, it looks like you're working while you're working.
I am working while I'm working. That's all we're doing. Hello, Sav.
My little brain hurts.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. You were cute.
Why does your brain hurt?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just
Drink
laying
water?
down. Yeah. Okay, well, I had a banana.
Can you have more than
we had free bananas.
Good.
Well, I love bananas.
They're delicious.
Okay,
Do you
okay.
need something with protein in it?
I don't know. Maybe I think this will be enough.
Well, no. Did you want to have one of my little protein bar, the chocolate peanut butter ones? Don't lie.
Okay, goodbye. I love you.
Well, do you have a meat stick or something?
Yeah. I'm gonna see if this works first.
I don't think it'll work. No. When did you eat the banana?
Just now.
Just now?
Yeah.
Okay. Drink a lot of water. She's very cute. I love her so much. Morgan has a disease where she doesn't believe that you have to take medicine in a specific way for it to work. And like, and I'm sorry to tell you all this. Sorry, this is a PSA. If you take ibuprofen on an empty stomach, or you ate 2 hours ago, and you drink 2 sips of water, it's not going to work as quickly as it would if you drink like a full glass of water and you eat like at least like a cracker or like 3 bites of banana or something. Yes, I promise. It makes your tummy hurts if you don't. It can make your tummy hurt if you don't, because it's harsh in your tummy and your body doesn't start processing it as quickly. Because it's not like, whoa, we got a lot of stuff to deal with in here. Bad on an empty tummy. Not good. Hello, Moth Sapling, welcome. I'm berating chat now. If you are taking medicine, most, and not all medicine, some medicine says you have to take it on an empty stomach, some medicine, whatever. Thank you. Thank you, Get Nitty with it. But if it's like ibuprofen or something over the counter, most likely, yeah, a bite of 2 before or as you take anything. Empty tummy pain meds is how my bestie ended up in the hospital. You can get ulcers. Yeah. That's how Morgan used to be, Courtney, and then I started being a little monster about it. I don't know what it is, and chime in, I guess, if you're a doctor. You can ask pharmacists about over-the-counter meds, too. That makes sense. Huh. Dry swallow Tylenol and Advil? No. Boo. I know somebody's a med student. They just said. Did y'all see me just try to open this and then realize the lid was gone? It's Get Nitty with it. take with food means while you are eating the meal and not after eating. That's spicy. Yeah, it can make your tummy lining sad. I bet it's because there are some things that affect your tummy lining and there are other things that don't affect your tummy lining in terms of like medication, right? Yeah. Yeah, correct. See? Ibuprofen, something that can mess up your tummy lining. Also your liver if you take too much of it all the time. Also, if you get chronic migraines to the point where you have to take like 4 ibuprofen and then like 2 hours later take 4 more ibuprofen, you should get a prescription for something else. Advil is kidneys, Tylenol is liver. Thank you. It might count, Ash. I haven't seen enough Grey's Anatomy to know. Every season of House certainly doesn't count. Unless it says not to take with food, you should definitely have food in your tummy. That makes sense, Kellen. You're understanding. I'm not a doctor. Don't listen to me. But do listen to me a little. Paper armor. I'm sorry, baby. That's no good at all. I'm on Imitrex, and it is so terrible to take. The side effects are absolutely miserable. Morgan's mom actually, like, abuses Imitrex, and I have no idea how or why or what. I guess I'm assuming that she's taking it to, like, enhance other things that she's taking because it's a vasoconstrictor. Oh, no. 10 a month ibuprofen or something like that. Oh, I'm sorry. Imitrex is it's a triptan. It's sumatriptan is the one that I take. But they're miserable. It's miserable if you've never been on Imitrex or sumatriptan is like its like regular name. You feel like you're dying. Yeah. It's like all of your muscles and your bones hurt and feel sick. And then your headache's gone. And you're like, oh, okay. That's good, but every other part of me feels like shit. And then every other part of you feels better in like 2 hours. That's good. Her migraines get worse before it gets better when she takes them. I can't imagine taking them for the hell of it. For real. Hi, Kay. A special shot every month I give myself. Gremlin, listen. I talked to my primary care, my new primary care, and was like, can I get on preventative medication for migraines? Because the neurologist told me I couldn't. And she was like, that doesn't really make any sense. Let me look into some things and get back to you. Weekly migraines for a year. Holy shit. I think the thing that bothers me with my migraines is that sometimes I don't have them for like a month. And then sometimes I have like 3 in a week. It's not usually for more than like 2 weeks that I have them. But they are fucking rough. Botox and a nerve block every 3 months. 18 a month. Oh, baby. Holy shit. A beta blocker. Yeah. I feel like Botox might help me because the amount that I push on my like temples and face and shit when I have a migraine. All at once and then nothing for ages. I don't get auras. I, on like a very strange, rare occasion, will get an aura. I also feel like it's the way that people talk about migraines is a little bit infuriating to me because like they're always like, oh, if you've had one, like you'll know. And I have autism. So what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Kellen, oh my god, no. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of what one looks like. It's like when you get like weird like lights or sometimes darkness in like the peripherals of your vision. The sparklies. As somebody chucked a bunch of glitter in my peripheral vision. Yeah, let me see if I can do like hold on. Migraine aura images. The pictures that they always show are like beautiful and I'm like, what the fuck is this? this is like, this is not what mine look like. This is not what mine look like, but I can't begin to explain how they look. Because it's also kind of like more like a vibe. Oh my god. Mallet really didn't want you to say PRN because I thought you were saying porn. It's like a glare. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's like a tiny spot of like brightness, or like a couple of spots of brightness. Like these are like really beautiful and fun looking, and like that hasn't been my experience. Strobe and flash. That's rough. I also feel like when I have a migraine, my eyes feel so exhausted in a way that they don't normally. Like I am like, I have to close my eyes because they're seeing too much. I need them to be seeing less. And sometimes when I have a migraine, I'm like, no, my migraine's not that bad. My migraine's not that bad. And then I'll be in a dark room for a moment, and I'm like, oh, it was really bad. I have to lay down. It's really hard to focus on things when you have a migraine, for sure. Yes. I flinch away from light like a vampire. Glasses off for migraine, eyes closed. Yeah, I always have to take mine off because I feel like it's like too much things on my eye. If that like tracks. Hi, Blakey. If you get migraine auras, you shouldn't take any supplemental estrogen, including in birth control. That's so interesting that you say that, organic almond butter, because anytime I talk to people about testosterone, like at Planned Parenthood or like anything like that, they're like, do you get auras with migraines? And I'm like, I would say no. Like maybe like 3 times ever. So no. And they're like, okay, cool. But testosterone can heighten the amount of iron that you have, and also make your like blood, it can give you blood clots basically. So they had to check my hemoglobin last time, and it was on like the low end but still good, which is good. The Manta sleep mask, it can increase your stroke risk. Spicy. Compression socks? Oh, maybe. I don't know. Just for safety? To not worry about it? Almond butter is so true right now. I think I'm probably less at risk for blood clots than most people who are on testosterone by virtue of being vegetarian. Although honestly, I'm sure there's a lot of folks on testosterone who are vegetarian, so I don't know. Oh wow, that's really spicy. That's wild, Gremlin. Ain't that just the way? Ain't that just the way? There are so many weird things about medicines and bodies and everything that it's like, that's wild, you know? How do we know that doctors are even asking the right questions? Yeah, perfect. Something that to keep an eye on to be safe. That's essentially what I have heard as well. That they're like, Oh, you're perfect, Natalie. No worries at all, darling. Thanks for being here. Vision disturbances? That makes sense. Risk is higher with estrogen than with T. Heard. Oh, that's the other thing. I am really curious if I will have less migraines being on testosterone for an extended period of time, because they're supposed to be, I know that they're like more common when you have a body that runs on estrogen, and I also know that like I a lot of the time would get migraines because I was like on my period that week. So I'm curious. Immediately post-surgery, it could be a concern. Interesting. That's fair, Silver Valkyrie. I feel like when I have headaches, my eyes do the same thing as when I am like having a panic attack. which is that like they just can't stay in one place. And so I feel like I can't see anything, even though like technically I can see things. It's like my brain is like cooking too quickly. And my eyes are just trying their best. I feel like it would make sense for them to, but we'll see. I was only on T for like 3 months before. I just like used like my whatever they gave me initially, and then wasn't able to get it re-upped for a couple of reasons, but mostly like Walgreens just like lost all of my prescriptions for the things that I needed for it, which was very strange. They were like, we can't give you those needles or syringes. And I was like, why? And they were like, you don't have a prescription for them. And I'm like, they sent it. It was terrible. Really bad. Really bad, really annoying. Feels like my eyes are vibrating. Yes. Yes, Luna. That's part of the energy for sure, I would say. That's so funny. I've never like considered that people would think that it's saying like it makes you psychic. In my language, and I say the wrong words. I have a lot of difficulty with them. I feel like I can see so much, so I can't see any of it. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh no, did I not highlight that one right? Did I do it wrong? Oh, good. Okay, that's fine. Okay. This guys, we do have shrines. Then we just need this guy. Ta-da. Lose vision in one eye? Oh no. That's very spicy. I literally started having a migraine during a work meeting once, and it was like watching a computer shut down. That's so scary. Morgan gets migraines. Oh my god, hello. Hiya. Hi, what? Hi. Fuck yeah, chicken strips is what I was trying to say, but I just said hiya. Really weird. Sometimes I try to read and words come out of my mouth and they don't do good. But here we are. Oh, Morgan only gets like, what's it called? It's like eyeball migraines, and it's like once in a fucking blue moon, and they're super weird. And she gets like ocular migraine, occipital migraine, something like that. I think it's ocular is the one that she has. Very spicy. That makes sense, Evan. Yeah, that's scary. Oh, while driving, I can't imagine. Epilepsy, just spreading misinformation. Fooky strips. That's so funny. Really, Miss Bees, please? That's wild. What did they say? They said you have to tell people that sometimes your migraines are so bad you're not allowed to drive? Morgans don't even like hurt is a really scary thing. We took her to the ER about it on 2 separate occasions. And they were like, no, you're good, dude. You just couldn't see for a second. And she's like, that's concerning. And they're like, yeah. Yeah, that's fucking scary. Sorry, bro. That blows. Yeah. So weird. They did a ton of tests with her. The other thing that's like absurd every time we take Morgan to the doctor, vision altering. A restricted license because it happened every time I got a period. That's wild. Oh my god. We had to take Morgan to the doctor. Have y'all seen the thing that Morgan can do with her eyes? It's a really impressive party trick. And it's actually not something she can do. It's something that happens no matter what. So like if she's looking at you like this is the way that her eyes are pointed forward, the way that they're supposed to be. hardworking eyes. And then as she tilts up, one of them pops out while the other one like stays forward. So they go like this. Like, does that make sense? It's like one of her eyes become like it throws itself in the other direction. Not like a snail. Oh, it's hard to explain. It's like the angle of her, if she's looking up at you, one of her eyes will be looking at you and then the other one is all the way over here. It's so strange. It's so strange, and it's not that she has like, it can't be that lazy eye is the thing that we're supposed to say. There's no way that that's the correct verbiage. So let me Google, because there has to be something else that people call it. Oh no, it looks like that's what they fucking call it. Amblyopia? Oh, strabismus? Let me Google that. Ismus? Okay. Yes. That. It's just a sleepy little eye. It's just a guy who's tired and confused. Mr. Business. Strabismus, Mr. Business. I who's sick of doing what he was working on. Anyway, her eyes track and are the direction that they're supposed to be. She's looking you straight on, and then as she like looks up, one of them runs away. Not like the cat, not Mr. Business. Strabismus just sounds like the cat. Amazing. I love it. Obsessed. Anyway, sorry. What? I'm so sorry. This has been such a weird specific tangent. We took her to the ER because she was having weird like ocular migraine problems. And then the doctor had to do these like eye tracking things and all these other things. And as they're like taking care to like make special note of the fact that like her eye is fucked up from one angle, I'm like, it's always been like that. That's not new. Just a sleepy little guy. Your eye's like, what's going on over there? Let's find out. Oh my god. Who can blame them, you know? That's so fair, bestie.